Hello guys and welcome back. In today's video we are going to be looking at the multiplayer of Kings&Men and what it can offer us in terms of early access as well as the final game. So first of all, I think we're going to take a look at what the devs are actually offering us in early access. Now it is confirmed that this is coming out and will be available to players on Steam on the 25th of August 2016. I've just had a very good conversation with one of the developers of this game called Chads, and he's been very helpful in helping me make this video. First of all, I'm going to talk about the map. Now, it is absolutely huge. It is open world after all. However, in early access, players will not be able to move freely around the map, as they simply have not had enough time to develop this yet. Now, the overworld map or the open world map is actually called the Epic. On screen now you can see the overworld map. Basically it is divided into hundreds of little hexagons. Now in early access each of these individual hexagons represents one server. However in the final game each hexagon will not represent one server most of the time, as each hexagon is 200 meters by 200 meters. One server can actually host multiple hexagons. And it's within these hexagons where your huge 100 versus 100 battles will take place. Now, I know most people will be interested in how these battles actually come around. And in order to do that, I need to talk about the lore of this world. Basically, there are 4 kingdoms, and you can see them on screen now in each corner of the map. At the start of the game, the players choose which kingdom they want to be in. Then they can go and form factions as a part of this kingdom. Once the player has formed a faction within this kingdom, he can go and recruit knights, soldiers, whatever from the local castles or the castles around the map. Gradually his party size will increase and he will have an army that is capable of taking on another army. When these two armies fight, it is not actually the people that you have recruited that fight. Now, it is actually fought by players that represent the people that you have recruited. Real players join the server where your two armies meet. If you had recruited 800 people from across the map, then the 100 real players that have joined the server to come and fight for you will get 8 respawns each, because the 800 recruits that you've got from across the map divided by the 100 real players is 8. Remember, the real players represent the people that you have recruited. I would also like to add, you the commander can also be in the battle. You do not miss out on the action. If you do happen to beat the enemy, you do take territory off them, claiming it for your kingdom. In my opinion, these battles and this recruitment and that kind of thing will be the main fabric of the early access. It will allow players to get used to the game mechanics as well as seeing how combat works. On a side note, they will also be adding in duels and battleground servers. This will allow players to get used to the combat system as well as getting experience to get armor, new weapons, etc, which is all carried over into the Epic, so they can use the armor and the weapons that they've achieved through these duel and battleground servers into the huge 100 player versus 100 player battle. While I was talking to one of the devs, he did actually say that they will be introducing an open world feel a little bit sooner than everyone thinks. Now, I don't actually know when exactly, but I do know it's not too far away. Now, this open world feel will be the involvement of cities. These cities are pre-built and are on the map, and one player will own the whole city. And this player obviously would want the city to grow. However, to do this, you need to open your doors to some extent, and let some new players settle in. This will lead to you having more power over more people. However, it also makes it more difficult to manage, and everyone that you're letting in probably isn't very loyal to you. These players could group together creating sub-factions, and you may need to give these sub-factions a little bit of power over the city to make them, feel better. However, if these small groups of people aren't satisfied still with the power that they've been given, they could form something like a sub-faction, which could actually break out in a fight in the city, and it could overthrow you, and if you beat them you could overthrow them and send them out the city. Also alongside this, there's the possibility of having other enemy armies who want the city, who will come in and deliberately try and infiltrate and attack you as well. All of this drama would be caused because all these players will be forced to live in one area of the world, as it will be the only open world area of the map. This is before the final release, of course. Before I mention the roadmap and talk about what's coming next, I would just like to say that me and my friend Ragnosis have actually made a clan. It's called the Kingdom of England, and we will be playing on the 25th of August when the game is released. We do have a lot of experience, especially Ragnosis, at leading large groups of people due to our experience in Persistent World on Mount and Blade. The clan will be fun as well as disciplined, just so we can win basically, and obviously having fun at the same time, because that's what games are about. All you have to do to join is click the Steam link in the description and join the public group. There, make an application where it's clearly explained what you have to do. Once your application is accepted, you will be invited to the private Steam group where all our announcements, notifications, where everyone will be discussing stuff will be. It's something that I am looking forward to. I've wanted something like this to happen for absolutely ages, so I hope you can join me in that exploit. Before we wrap this video up, I just want to take a very quick look at this roadmap. On the left we have the stuff which is in early access, which will be in early access, and you can just pause the video and have a look at that now. On the right we have things that they're going to be adding in. I think they said they're aiming to do one every month before they release the final game. I would definitely recommend pausing the video now and just taking a look at some of the things they're going to be adding in. Thank you guys for watching. This is the end of the video. If you did enjoy, smash the like button. It really makes me happy to see all those likes. I mean, I've never experienced anything like it. I was so happy. I was on holiday and I saw that my video hit 20,000 views. I can't thank my new subscribers enough, my old subscribers. It's just a new phase in this channel and I cannot wait to see what happens next. Please feel free to go and join our community/clan. We will be in Kings&Men from the 25th of August onwards, and it's inevitable that we're going to be playing it for a long time. We would love to see everyone over there. You can come and chat to me, you can come and chat to Ragno. He also has a YouTube channel. It's on my featured channels, but I'll also add it in the description below. Finally, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you my new subscribers. Thank you to everyone, and I will see you next time.
Far over the misty mountains cold, to dungeons deep, in caverns old, we must away, ere break of day, to claim our long forgotten gold. The pines were